Hello, hello, hello. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Kumusta ka po? Welcome to the JewPino Show. Today, we're at the JewPino family in-laws pig roast. We're having a family get-together, and they're hooking up the pig roast. They're hooking up a pig to do a pig roast any minute now. So as we continue and start the show, just wanted to say welcome to the JewPino Show, and thank you for watching. We'll try to keep you instructed on what's going on how they set up a pig roast Filipino style here in Maryland, upstate Maryland, where we're at Chesapeake Beach, Maryland. But we have immigrants from the Philippines that do a pig roast here in the Philippines, and us family members like to watch. So thank you for watching, and as usual, the usual YouTube slogan, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have anything below. But we'll probably recap this at the end, and we just wanted to let you know that we have a century-old tradition of roasting pigs, Filipino style. All right, so let me know what you think. And what else do I say? So today the weather is very muggy. It's kind of hot out here, so you're going to see a bunch of guys schwitzing while they're cooking the pig. And we just wanted to get this nice banana leaf tree in the background. And thank you very much for watching for right now. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye-bye. All right, so we're getting prepared for the pig roast, and we're getting it tied up. Actually, they're putting clamps around the feet and the hoofs. What do you call them? Pig feet or pig hoofs? So they've ran the rod through the middle, and they clamp down. Oh, the front feet have already been. Oh, they have. There they have. One has. They're doing the right side first, then the left side. So actually, so that's how they clamp down the foot and the mechanism like that. The rod goes all the way up the stomach. Up the front. Ooh, see, they're gonna.
Broke a hip, just like old people. You got one? You get started?
Almost like you need an engineering degree.
That ain't thinking.
Alright, you hear the screws went in. I thought we were supposed to do a hip replacement on the inside, not the outside.
Oh, you know what? Let's move it. Why don't we just move it over? No? Yep. I think you get one side.
Bounce around through those two holes. Wow, that's the way to do it. They flipped it over. Oh, so they're going upways instead of downways. I think so. I don't know if the clamps high enough. I don't know if it's high enough on the foot. I think when it starts to roast, usually the feet and over the years when we start to roast it. I don't know if that clamp on my side, on the camera side, is going to hold. Because it looks too low on the foot right there. See right there, it looks too low. I'd put it a little more to the right up the hip. But since I'm not a pig eater, I wouldn't. All right. And then after they get the rod set up, they're gonna hook it up in this outdoor pit. They've already got the charcoal started. They've had to put the charcoals in. They're getting the charcoals just starting up now. But the family has set up the 2 rods on the side here. We have a mechanism so we don't have to turn it by hand. It's electronic. Electronic motor with the chain. And the different rods, they different adjustment levels where they can put the rod that goes all the way through into, so they can move it up and down depending on the heat source. So okay, it looks like it's almost done. So when we get it on the rack, we'll let you know. Okay, see you in the next segment. It's almost done. It's almost getting, I mean, not almost done, but it's almost getting ready to start cooking. Okay, see you in the next scene when we're on the roaster. Okay, all right, part 2, they got it hooked up. And they're going to close it up to try to clamp it down on, so it's like doing surgery. Try to close the clamp to keep it, so it'll keep it on the pole when it's going around the roaster.
What are you hooking on here?
So, if you ever wanted to become a doctor, you can always practice on the pork roast.
Yeah, I can just push it through. Yeah. Just make a hole. Yeah, get one for the kitchen. That one's a 30 enough.
So we gotta get the proper tools before.
Need a knife?
He's good. They try and poke a hole in the football.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
So we started out with some string, but the string didn't look like it was going to be strong enough. So they're getting a wire to close them up. This will help keep it on the roasting pole, so when it turns over you won't fall off. Because once you start getting cooked, it starts to crack.
Okay. I just keep going back and forth. How far apart? Here?
A Filipino teaching an American how to do it. So Harding's got the experience, and Gary is learning how to do it. So that's why we call this the JewPino Show, because we've got Filipinos and Americans and Jewish people. Everybody's so culturally diverse on this show. So for those of you who are into pig roast and have never done it before on the American side, or just never had the opportunity to know how to do it, this is how we do it here in Maryland. Alright, so that was the next step, and we'll continue on the next part of the video once they get it done. Because we don't want to make it too long. We'll take forever watching this video or watching them work. Okay. Thank you. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And, get it when it's up on the rack. Okay. So now, here we are, we're seasoning it.
No, probably about where the motor is. Ready?
We're putting sea seasoning on it now? Oh, you know what the story is? When we used to crank it by hand, right, they used to pick a number when you walked in the door. Right?
Which turn you'd be.
Which turn you'd be, right? Just to make it fair amongst everybody.
Yeah.
So I got number 8 when I walked in for the first time. And the first 7 guys, they would come up to me, and all the cameras came out taking pictures of them. They said, why are you taking pictures of me? You didn't take pictures of the first 7 guys. I said, we never saw a Jewish guy cooking a pig before. Right, we went to hold you up.
You're over there going, burn, baby, burn! Had to make it official.
Here we are, Mr. Carding is old school. He's bringing the skills from the Philippines here to America. Teaching us how to...
I bet you your hands will be yellow for a week. Yeah. I can learn dogs, you know.
Part of it is when we're cooking...
What is that? Just, I see some, you know. I don't know, what is it called? Something like, directly, you know.
Saison saffron, that's what they're using.
Goya brand, that's cool.
But anyway, everything
Yeah,
is
it's
quite
from Goya, Spanish.
Yeah.
The name of the company is Saison.
With tomato sauce and everything, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm alright with anything in terms of finger jello.
So whenever you're ready,
Puerto Rican
to have one of
people.
these
yeah.
over at your house, let us know. We'll come
Yeah,
over
we'll
and-
see. That'll probably be a good 10 years at the very least from now. Hope you like North Carolina.
Yeah, I like that very much. Yeah, we've been there. We go down to Myrtle Beach once in a while.
Yeah.
Have you tried this one before?
Have I done what?
Have you tried this pig roast?
Yeah, we went last year to, remind me, I can't remember which cousin it was that had the pig roast at their house over in Fairfax.
What's his name? Anthony.
Yes, Anthony. So we went to his house last year. But I remember it was maybe like a week or 2 later because college football was on TV.
Some Southerners, they cook this one.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, you know what they do in Hawaii? They bury it under the ground and they put like
Get
banana
massage.
leaves over it.
The pig?
Yeah,
Really?
they cook it and they put
We did pig
what's
yoga.
it, the volcano rocks.
pig
that they
facing
use
down.
it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting.
Well, I just got so many cool traditions and cultural
I put
values.
some makeup
I
with it.
I've
Make
never been.
I put some cosmetics. I don't do the eyebrow. No.
All right, so we're moving on to the next segment, and each step of the way we'll try to keep you informed.
The
All right.
Filipino massage.
Okay, so here we go. I actually missed them loading it up on the charcoal, but the pig has been set up. It's roasting. They kind of were putting the charcoals around the outside so it cooks evenly. It doesn't get too hot in the middle. And as you can tell, you can see it kind of flops because of the weight when it's just over. But so you can even see the ears are still flopping, and the weight kind of, you can hear it clicking. Oop. Get out of the way because they're still dealing with the charcoals to get it hot. But so there's something called the, what do you call the, it's called the Spitmaster GB. What's on there? That's the framework that makes the framework with the Vivo motor. You probably pick it up at Home Depot. Put cinder blocks if you're into making your own barbecue pit. So So they've even had to tie the wire around the head. And as you can tell, I can hear it flipping as soon as it goes over from the top to the right hand. It has trouble lifting it up. But then when it goes over the other side, you can hear it flop. Like right there, boink. See the engine kind of, the weight of the pig. But so here we go. This is the beginning of it. They've actually tied a wire around the head to keep it safe and secure so he doesn't run away. The ears are flopping. Right in front of the ears is the wire. So you have to secure it so it doesn't fall off. But okay. So on the parts of the skin are starting to crunch up. You can tell around some of the elbows it's starting to turn orange. It's around some of the elbows are starting to blister up. But that, from what I see, it turns as the skin kind of turns as thick as a hide, and the meat gets cooked on the inside. Okay, all right. Thank you for watching. Just to show you a little bit of how we cook and how it's done. So when they cook it motorized, it actually plugs into the wall. Right now I'm getting smoked out here. Right, so actually this little Volvo motors runs into a plug in the wall. And then they have an extra bag of charcoal. So when the charcoal starts getting burned out, it was nice knowing you, Mr. Pig. Wink, wink. They'll enjoy eating you. Yeah. Well, I hope the head doesn't fall off. Looks like the snout's getting ready to go take a dive. And it gets upside down. Okay. Alright, I'm getting smoked out here, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And
You have a cleaver, right?
A what?
Cleaver?
Yeah.
if you have any questions, and if you like watching my show, please subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have any questions on how to cook it. And no, we didn't cook the ice. If you want questions or have any questions how to hook this stuff up, please leave a comment below and we'll get back to you. We'll answer all your questions. All right. Getting smoked out here. My eyes are getting full of smoke. Okay, thank you. And bye-bye for now. Okay, so here we are at about 2 hours in. The skin's getting nice and brown and golden. Probably still raw on the inside. The ears, I don't know if you can tell, the ears are starting to get a bit crispy. They're not flopping like they were when we first started. The legs are getting nice and brown and haven't cracked off yet at the elbows. The skin's starting to blister on the stomach side, but other than that, it's looking pretty good so far. So just wanted to keep you updated on what we look like at about an hour in, or no, about 2 hours in. Oh, they've actually had to tie down the snout because the snout was flopping. So see if I can get a shot of that before cutting.
The wire came off.
Yeah, see the.
On the head. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the head wire came off. Yeah, the wire was coming off behind the ears, but at least they have the snout tied down, so it's not flopping. All right, so thank you for watching to this point so far. I know it's probably getting boring just watching pigs spin, but we're just keeping you updated on what it should look like if you're ever doing your own pig roast. If you ever want to give it a try, there they go. So that's part of the way they have to reestablish. You can always retie stuff if your hands get too hot. If it gets too hot, you can always wear those fireproof gloves so you don't burn your hands. But most cooks that have been doing this for a while have gotten kind of used to it. Let's see, there's I forgot to mention there's the clamp on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but they've actually stuck it right there up in the behind. So there's a clamp that kind of holds the back hips that's jammed into the pig itself. You can do the same for the front, just to have it more anchored. And there it goes. So you can see it right where the butthole would be. There's a kind of a prong that goes in the back end. And then looks like the wire in the stomach still holding up. You know what they didn't do is they didn't stuff it. Oh, there we go. We finally got the mop out. We got a mop out, and this is what they do. They usually
try to put that. That's too short.
we usually use a regular mop, but we're using the cloth today. And this cloth, they usually put basting material on it, like teriyaki sauce or like some kind of liquid sauce to keep so the skin gets crispy. But they usually dip it in a marinating sauce.
So we need more?
So, but we're just learning as we go. So, but I've never done this before, so hope you enjoyed the lesson for today. And okay, if you have any questions or comments, or you want to teach me how to do something that we think we're doing wrong, let me know. Okay, see ya later. Okay, so we've had a malfunction. Yeah, it's a malfunction. It's one of the clamps are falling off.
Right?
So they're using oven mitts now because it's still too hot. Whoa!
Heavy with that big on her. No, you put it back. Put it back. I said then bring it. No, put it back.
All right.
Put it back.
The issue was the clamp fell off the motor.
Hang on, let me put mine in it first. Okay.
All right.
Bingo.
That was the malfunction. The clamp. We tried to hand tighten the clamp onto the motor, and
Your dad's gonna love
it loosened up after probably about 2 hours. So now we're tightening up the bolts, putting on a new bolt so it tighten up. So as it keeps spinning, right, trying to Mickey Mouse it and tighten it while it's spinning. But so that was our first malfunction of the day, just to let you know. And we're still cruising. Okay. All right. So just to let you know that it can always be adjusted even while it's cooking. Thank you. Alright, looks like you got it. Come on. Alright, we'll let you know when we're done. Okay, here we are at about 3.5 hours in.
Trying to get the fresh air?
Yeah. The motor's starting. They're still working on getting the clamp on the motor to work. But as we can see, we've got a blistering back end and the skin's starting to blister. Everything's starting to darken up nicely, and it's still holding together, which is pretty amazing. Sorry, it's still holding together, it's really amazing. But the skin is starting to bubble and crack, and we're just cruising right along. We just wanted to check in at the 3.5 hour mark. The ears are starting to turn. As you can tell, they make a hole so it's the charcoals are on the side and not all directly underneath. So that's one of the cooking techniques, is to have the ambience and the heater on the outside of the pig and not directly underneath it.
Say again. Ask me or tell me. Anybody wants to sit out there?
Yeah, they're going to hang up the swings, but the pig's already swinging.
So you gotta get the wire. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what it looks like at about the 3.5, close to 4 hour mark.
Right there, that's the spot.
And we'll keep you posted. Thank you. Okay, here's an update. At about hour 6, the pump finally broke. Finally gave out on them. And they're starting to hand crank. So we're doing it old school style. And they've gotten to the point where it's being marinated.
Now just spreading the oil so that it will dry out too much, and it helps it to crisp the oil a little bit.
Ah, okay, so that's it. They're putting oil. What kind of oil are we putting?
What kind of oil is it at?
Just natural.
Oh,
It's just
natural fat oil.
It's just the natural grease of the oil of the pig itself.
Oh, we thought it was like peanut oil or coconut oil.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like cooking oil that you just rub them.
No, you just use this.
So it's kind of like using bacon grease.
Yeah. Yeah, you stubble it right there for a little bit.
See, we're still got it down to the drippings are coming through the middle. Not putting out any of the. That's the way.
Some of the juice to come out. Okay.
Yeah, see the what?
Yep. Stop on the bottom, just so it's stuck. Yeah, right there.
See, the back's finally cracked open. The skin on the back is finally cracked open. The airs are at the crunching point.
And then one right here. Right this part. You want him to turn it slower or faster?
Slower.
Slower, right? Slower. Yeah, just like that.
Find my cup and get me a Long Island iced tea, please.
Okay. Where'd you guys leave it?
See.
By the table.
So, what have you got to say for yourself, Luke? How you feeling?
Feeling hot. I'm ready to eat this pig. I'm so ready. That thing looks crisp.
So
It's juicy.
So your arms cramping up on you yet?
No, not yet. It's mostly the heat that's killing me.
Ah. So now you know.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Thank
It's
you.
like the old days, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and the drippings are coming out. This is what they're using, is the drippings that are coming out of the pig. That's what they're using to grease up the skin to make it look like crunchy like that. Okay, so that's the 6 hour update. This is what we're looking at 6 hours when the crank breaks. Alright, so we'll see you at the next update. Thank you for watching this segment of the Pig Roast Show.